Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're back with another timeless pick a card reading, and I'm going to be channeling a mystery message from Spirit today. So what unexpected message does Spirit have for you? We have 3 piles to choose from today. For pile number 1, we have Bones for Casting with this clear quartz. For pile 2, we have Plant Medicine with Honey Calcite. And for pile number 3, we have the Feathers card with this Amazonite. So take all the time you need, pause the video if you need to take some time to meditate, to see which pile and which crystal is calling out to you, and that's going to be the pile that has a mystery message for you today from Spirit. So yeah, let's get into this reading, let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hey pile 1, if you guys were drawn to the clear quartz as well as the Bones for Casting card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what mystery message Spirit has for you today. So as I'm tuning into this card, I'm getting very drawn to the color white and the clear quartz, and I feel like Spirit has a message about your spiritual journey and clarity keeps being mentioned. So let's pull some more tarot cards to go deeper here. A mystery message for pile 1 please from Spirit. What does Spirit have today for pile 1? Mystery messages. I think you might be coming into greater insights and clarity about your spiritual journey or your spiritual awakening at this time. You might be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from the spirit world, letting you know you're on the right path and going in the right direction. We have the Emperor coming out first, a card of sovereignty, personal power, stepping into your own authority here. I feel like you're very divinely guided at this time by light and clarity, especially we have this white circle around the Emperor figure here. I feel like you're stepping into your power. Lots of clarity and power and directed will and focus are coming into your life. Ooh, we have the Harvest of Wands. I love this card. This card to me speaks about calling. So I feel like you're stepping onto a path that's really aligned with your destiny and your personal spiritual and soul calling at this time. A very powerful time for you guys, pile 1. We have the Seed of Thunder here. This is the Page of Swords, and this Arctic Fox is stepping onto a new journey, a new path. I feel like this is really representing you guys stepping really deliberately and with your own authority onto your spiritual path. Like the color white is really strong in this reading. I was really drawn to the white energy. And that is an energy of great spiritual knowing. We have the Seed of Stones. Again, this is the Page of Pentacles. So again, we have this energy of you guys being new to a pathway. So stepping into some new path. This could be stepping into a leadership position at work. This could be stepping into your soul calling and destiny here. This could be stepping onto a new spiritual path, maybe following a new spiritual lineage of teachers. And oh my goodness, we have the Star card. Wow. The Star card and the Harvest of Wands both coming out in the same reading is very, very powerful here. So like I said, the Harvest of Wands card, to me, this card always speaks about being in alignment with your true calling, your destiny, your true nature. The wolf is calling out to the moon, really aligning itself to spirit and spiritual path. The Star card is a very similar energy. The Star card speaks about aligning to your destiny, being in the right place at the right time, aligning with spirit and fate and the unseen world, and what's written in the stars for you, and what's written in your birth chart the moment you came into this world. All of those kind of esoteric and unseen things are speaking really strongly about you stepping onto this path that I feel like is really in alignment with your spiritual calling here. So big energy for destiny and spiritual calling with these two beautiful cards. I love this energy. The 10 of Cups, that's so beautiful. And the 5 of Wands. Okay, interesting. I'm getting a message about family and relationships here. You might be going through a period of time where you might be experiencing some harsh relationships, like conflict, adversity, or just arguments in relationship. You might be not paired with the right person at this time. That's a message for a few of you. For others of you, this is talking about something in the past that you've moved away from, and you are stepping into alignment with the 10 of Cups energy, which is the energy of emotional happiness, fulfillment, a happy home, and a bright future, shared with people in your soul tribe and shared with good family and friends moving forward. Let's pull a few oracle cards too. But the big energy in this reading is really about you stepping in alignment with your soul's true calling, your true North Star, you becoming feeling very empowered, feeling very confident, feeling very much in alignment with spirit, reading the signs and synchronicities from nature and your spirit guides. Let's see if anything else wants to come out in the oracles. Pile 1. Messages for my pile 1, please. A mystery message for pile 1, please, from Spirit. A mystery message for pile 1 from Spirit. We have Listen to the Song of the Birds. That's beautiful. I think this card is speaking about meditation and taking time out to reflect and taking time to feel your own energy and how it is in alignment with the energy and forces of nature. I feel a really strong energy around awakening here with all of the birds in this card too. Like, Spirit really wants you to know you're stepping into your spiritual path. You're going through spiritual awakenings at this time, and you are part of nature. You're very connected to nature. So that will resonate differently for everyone, but the symbol of the bird is very profound for you guys at this time, talking about awakenings and seeing things from higher perspectives and moving into higher realms of sight and clarity and knowing about your spiritual path and your soul's mission and your soul's purpose at this time. And I feel like it's gonna really empower you knowing these things, having these insights. I feel like it's gonna instill a sense of purpose and instill a sense of like very strong solar plexus energy of like being your own authority and stepping into a role of feeling like a leader and like knowing which direction to go and soaring really high. We also have Move Your Body. This is a great reminder to get out in nature and connect to the unseen and the elements and connect to your own physical body. Moving your blood and just moving your muscles is really good to do when we're on a spiritual path, especially because our body is like an antenna for spiritual messages. Our body can receive a lot of insights and downloads, so making sure we're moving a lot, making sure we're connected with nature, making sure our blood is circulating, our energy is circulating in a positive way will help you to ground those spiritual insights and those downloads. And it's a really powerful message. And again, the forest, I just feel like there's a message here about how you are one with nature and how you are connected. Maybe a lot of you have felt lonely on this path or this journey. Maybe you felt left out of the Ten of Cups energy. Maybe you felt like your family, your friends, the people in your community have always been adversaries. Maybe you haven't felt like the love and the comfort that's being depicted here. So this could also be talking about community and how you view yourself and how you feel like you fit in. Maybe for some of you, getting out in nature, maybe joining some groups or some clubs or some kind of social group would be helpful as well. Maybe there's like a walking club or like some kind of exercise or fitness club in your area, or like a sports team. Something like that could help ground a lot of the spiritual energy and the downloads that you've been getting to really help balance you out. Have really deep roots as you go really high in your leaves and branches, meaning like keeping that strong grounded energy while you're reaching into higher realms and uncovering a lot of this insight. And the other thing is, our bodies are very much currents of electricity. I apologize for the noise. My neighbors are having a birthday party next door and I just didn't have any other time to be filming, so I do apologize for the background noise. But yeah, the message I was getting was like, our bodies are filled with electricity. Our spines are like lightning rods, and we can capture a lot of spiritual downloads with the electricity in our body. We can get a lot of insights through the currents and the energetics of our body and our aura. So it's important to keep your body moving, keep the energy and the chi flowing, so we can be more open to the world and be more open to what our bodies are picking up. Whether that is our gut instincts, our subtle energy body, our intuition, all those good signals coming from our body. And yeah, maybe a last oracle card for you guys. Any other messages that want to come out for pile 1? A mystery message from Spirit for my pile 1. Ooh, we have the snake. Okay. So this card, I think, is really just talking about what we were just talking about. Like I was mentioning the electricity and our spines being a lightning rod. Well, I think I forgot to say the Kundalini energy. That is the energy in our spine that is electric, that's moving through the chakras, that's moving up and down from our brain to everywhere in our body. It's the Kundalini. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you might resonate with having a Kundalini awakening right now, or just going through a major transformation and uncovering a lot of insights. I feel like your third eye could be very active at this time, getting a lot of insights, getting a lot of prophetic dreams, messages from dreams. This says channel your creative passion and sensuality and welcome the transformation. Pile 1, you guys are either on your way or about to be experiencing a really big shift, a really big change, a really big transformation. It's very much aligned spiritually with your path, purpose, and destiny. Very much about spiritual awakenings and even Kundalini rising energy and awakening. So really beautiful reading here. I feel like a lot of you might be going through an initiation right now into a spiritual path, or deeper onto your spiritual journey. You might be initiating into the next phase. For some of you, I feel like it does have to do with community and connecting with others. Maybe you're about to find your spiritual teachers or your community where you feel like you belong and you fit in, and you're finally able to share your soul's gifts with others. Really interesting reading. Let me know how this resonated with you guys. I always love to read the comments. I love to know how this is like playing out for you individually. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I love doing these readings, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next readings. Hey pile 2, if you guys were drawn to the plant medicine card as well as the honey calcite, this is going to be a reading. Let's see what mystery message spirit has for you today. So the plant medicine card says truth, and I'm also getting a message around something in your heart chakra. I think you might be ready to hear the truth of your heart's desire. Something about the heart chakra is wanting to come out. Again, I feel like the honey calcite is representing sweetness and joy and the positive energies of love and happiness. Let's pull some more tarot cards to go deeper here. Pile 2, a mystery message from spirit for pile 2. What does pile 2 need to know today? Pile 2's mystery message, please. Pile 2. So to start out, we have the 4 of stones, the 4 of pentacles. We also have the 3 of wands energy. We have the hermit. We have the wheel of fortune. Ooh, interesting. We have justice. The 8 of stones, the root of wands, ooh, and judgment. Wow, we have 4 major arcana cards coming out in this reading. I'm really being drawn to the wheel of fortune and the hermit right away. I think there is this message around almost playing it safe, being in your comfort zone. I think the hermit and the 4 of stones are speaking about maybe you needed to take a time out in your life and have a bit of a hermit mode, rest and reflect, and kind of recalibrate your energy and refocus. Maybe something had happened to bring you to that state, like perhaps some big life changes or some loss or grief or anything that made you kind of rethink your life path. Spirit is kind of speaking about that and speaking about, yes, that's very needed. So you might feel like that's where you need to be right now in hermit mode. And for some of you, it is time to step out of your hermit mode. It's time to step into the 3 of wands energy and look to the future and to look for new pathways. That is going to bring in a lot of luck and good fortune for you guys. That is going to almost tip the scales in your favor if you felt like things have been stuck and stagnant, or things just haven't been working out, or opportunities haven't been there. The wheel of fortune is here to talk about you guys stepping out into the world, putting yourself out there more, because I think a lot of you have this specific heart's desire. I think you really want to share your gifts or share yourself in a special way with the world. And yes, for a long time, perhaps, or even a short period of time, you did need to be in hermit mode. You did need to be in the 4 of stones energy of resting and keeping your energy close to you. maybe rejuvenating yourself, focusing on self-care and staying in. And yeah, now it's time. I think a lot of you might have a secret desire to be creative and to share your creativity with the world, because we do have the Eight of Stones next to the Root of Wands. So a secret, you might have like a secret daydream of like being an artist and sharing your creations with the world, or like being a singer and singing for a crowd. You might have like a secret daydream like that. Like I think that's like a secret inkling in your heart. A very small voice might be whispering to you about traveling the world, being creative, living your passions, sharing your passions. Yeah, that might be your heart's truth, your soul's truth. That might be a really small voice. So if you do have daydreams like that, or little nudges in that direction, it's definitely time to listen and to do it in a way that feels safe and comfortable to you. Don't push yourself to go too far. Like, if you're not into traveling, don't plan, you know, like a global international trip. Start small, do something small, maybe like go to a waterfall a few hours away. Or, you know, a different metaphor is like, if you have a secret desire to be an artist, maybe start small. Maybe get confident, start with like a sketchbook, get confident in your skills, ability, and style, and then put your art out there. Then maybe start an Etsy shop or an art Instagram or something like that. Definitely the message is about starting small, but listening to those small whispers of your true heart's desire. I think you guys really are, you want to be like these different people. You want to be out there more. I think you want to be traveling the world more, seeking more fun and adventure. I see a lot of you want to be more creative, sharing your art, music, poetry. Maybe you want to be a writer of plays, movies, short stories, writing a novel, something like that. I think a lot of you have this secret yearning to be creative or to be more adventurous, and Spirit is saying it will take time and it will take a lot of alchemization and transformation. It will feel like shedding a skin. Like have patience, be calm. You will be stepping out of hermit mode, but it might just take time to acclimate yourself to that new lifestyle, or to doing these big bold things that might be a little bit out of your comfort zone. So yeah, the snake might be a good ally for you, meditating on or just thinking about that transformation energy, shedding skin, shedding your old self. Like, you could do like a journal activity or an art activity about like what you want to shed. What is that old skin? Like, what does it feel like? What does it look like? What is it representing? Yeah, something like that. I think the truth of what's in your heart, what your medicine is being more bold, being more adventurous, and doing something creative and sharing it with others. And as you make steps towards your goal and what you really are desiring, you're gonna have a lot of luck and good fortune. Definitely Spirit is on your side, helping you to express and helping you to share out what it is that you want with the world. So yeah, I feel like your hearts are really whispering about something, whether it's adventure or creativity or meeting new people. There is this energy kind of bubbling to the surface in your heart chakra. Let's pull a few oracle cards for you guys too. A mystery message for my pile 2. A mystery message for my pile 2. Ooh, you guys got 2 water cards. That's super interesting. You have the mermaids here with have a cup of tea. And you have sit by a body of water. So this is giving me a few messages. For some of you, you might be in hermit mode because of an emotional thing that happened, like grief, loss, an emotional upset of some kind, and this might be touching on that, saying that sitting by water could be really healing for you. Sitting by water could really help you tap into your creativity, into your intuition really deeply here. That's kind of what I'm getting from the have a cup of tea card, is connecting to the element of water is going to help you guys to connect to your own intuition and to what your heart has been telling you, your emotional space, right? The heart is kind of the ruler of our emotional body. And I just feel like the element of water is going to help you to connect to your intuition, connect to your heart, connect to that little voice that might be whispering from your heart and your intuition. So connecting to the element of water at this time is going to really help you to get clear about your future, to help you to step into the energy of feeling emotionally free, feeling safe, and like feeling the energy of like safety and comfort. So if you're able to go to the ocean, that would be a beautiful energy for you to tap into. The soothing energy of the ocean could really help you to transform and heal some of the emotional stagnation or some of that heavier emotional energy that you might have. If you live close to a lake, a pond, a stream, a creek, a river, whatever it is, connect to that body of water that's closest to you by going there, even speaking to the water that you drink, asking for whatever it is you're seeking, like if you're seeking for purification or cleansing, or if you want to tap into your own intuition more, tuning into the energy of water is going to help you guys do that. Again, taking baths, showers, salt baths, things like that could really help you as well to go deeper into your own emotional energy, help you to release and move on from whatever it is that you felt like kind of has put you in a hermit mode phase. It will help you to shed that skin and move forward. Any last messages for my pile 2 here? Any more messages for my pile 2? What does pile 2 need to know today from Spirit? What is their mystery message? Oh, that's so beautiful. We have the Chameleon card. Soul Tribe, it is safe to be seen. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys have been stuck in hermit mode and you haven't felt safe to be seen. You haven't felt like it's been safe to put yourself out there, put your art out there, your creativity, your music, or even just yourself. Like, again, I feel like something maybe devastating happened that put you into that hermit mode and you just wanted to kind of comfort yourself and feel safe. So this is saying it's finally your time. Justice is stepping in. The Wheel of Fortune is stepping in. Divine timing is coming in, and you're finally safe to be seen. You're the chameleon who can finally uncamouflage. If you've always felt like you've been hiding, if you always felt like you've been in the shadow, it's finally your time to step into the spotlight, to share yourself, to share your work with others. And I do apologize about the noise. My neighbors are having a birthday party and I only had today to film, so I do apologize about that. But yeah, this has been such a beautiful reading. Please let me know in the comments if this has resonated with you. I always love reading the comments. I love doing these readings. Please like and subscribe if this resonated with you. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next reading. Hey pile 3, if you guys were drawn to the Amazonite crystal as well as the feathers card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what mystery message Spirit has for you guys today. So as I'm tuning into this card, it says restoration. And the energy energy that's like coming from the feathers, I feel like a strong energy of healing is coming out from these feathers. But let's pull some more tarot cards for you guys to go deeper. A mystery message for my pile 3, please. What does pile 3 need to know today? Mystery message for my pile 3 from Spirit. We have the 3 of Earth with a raspberry. Ooh. We have the Daughter of Fire with California Poppy. Ooh, we have the 7 of Fire with Cinnamon. The 6 of Fire with Nasturtium. Ooh, we have the Devil with Blackberry. And we have the 10 of Air, the 10 of Swords with Alfalfa. This is really interesting, and I am drawn to have 2 tarot decks for you guys. So I'll pull some more cards in a minute, but I'm just getting a strong energy for like healing and like restoring something, like having soul retrieval, retrieving lost parts of yourself. I feel like the feathers are kind of representing like little pieces of yourself that maybe you've lost along the way. Some are representing pieces of your inner child. Some are representing pieces of, yeah, like, I think they're speaking about restoring your vitality, restoring your energy, restoring your sense of joy and peace and happiness. This is really beautiful. I think it's so interesting how both of the berry cards have come out for this reading, and berries represent like that sweetness in our hearts, that sweetness of community, that sweetness, that joy of life. We also have a lot of fire cards here, talking about love and passion, and again, community is coming out in the 6 of Fire. We have the ancestors with cinnamon coming out here as well. But yeah, this is really beautiful, and I'm not sure why, but I feel like you guys need both of these tarot decks today in this reading, this mystery message from Spirit. So pile 3, what does pile 3 need to know today from Spirit? What is pile 3's mystery message from Spirit today? Ooh, yeah, Harvest of Cups. So that is the King of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. We have the Seed of Cups. The Root of Cups. Wow, this is really interesting. The 10 of Wands, kind of talking about being close to that, and this is talking about that. Okay. Fire and water are playing really strongly here. You guys have a lot of fire and a lot of water cards coming out. And I feel like they're both really talking about your emotional state, your emotional body. This reading is really speaking strongly about the restoration of yourself and of feeling whole. I feel like some of you might have been feeling fractured in your life by a trauma, by something in the past. That could be grief, it could be just your perspectives on life because of your experiences, it could be oppression, experiencing oppression at a young age. Whatever it is that has brought you to feeling a sense of being fractured, or if you've ever had an experience where you've never felt the same after that experience, like the loss of a loved one and then you never felt the same after, that's what the Feathers card is talking about. It's talking about moments in our life that we've had to separate ourselves, or we've had to lose parts of ourselves. It could be big events, but it could just be small things too, like small events in childhood that have added up to us feeling unworthy or just feeling separate. Like it could be simple things where we just felt separated from classmates, peers, or family because of like maybe how we related to them, or maybe just because of like being a small difference, or like there's so many ways that this can manifest, from having like attachment style things with our parents, or just communication. Breakdowns. But yeah, this is talking about really restoring anything that has felt fractured or leaving you feeling separate. Yeah, there's so many ways this could be manifesting, right? This could be manifesting in health issues. This could be manifesting in just feeling like there's no joy or happiness. This could be manifesting in a lack of friendship. This could be manifesting in a lack of feeling like you have community. So this reading is really broad. We might have a lot of people here from a lot of different situations, so I'm just going to try to touch on the broad messages here. Spirit is speaking about a healing that's coming. If you haven't already felt it, it's coming in the very near future. Spirit is talking about you finally feeling free from oppression and feeling free from burdens, emotional burdens, physical burdens, being drained or overworked. I see you guys finally stepping back into the Harvest of Cups energy and the Flower of Stones energy. Finally able to connect with joy and peace and happiness, and having a day where you just feel relaxed and at ease. I feel like you guys probably haven't experienced many of those types of days, but that energy is coming in for you here. The Raspberry and the Nasurdam card, they're really talking about community. They're really talking about you feeling like you can connect to the people that you need to connect to. You feel supported. And I feel like Soul Tribe is really coming through with these two cards. These two cards are speaking about, yeah, the love and support of friendship and the joy of connection. For some of you, these things that have maybe left you feeling more fractured could be intergenerational trauma or things from the ancestry. So if that resonates with you, go deeper and explore some of your ancestors. Maybe do an ancestor altar. Maybe go deeper into that. For some of you, what has left you feeling that way could be grief, loss, oppression. I'm getting from these cards here. And a big message here is definitely about connecting to your inner child, and what is being restored is definitely that joy and innocence that you had when you were younger. The Seed of Cups and the Daughter of Fire are definitely speaking to that energy of having joyful, playfulness, having days where you engage and connect to play and joy and relaxation. So yeah, let's pull some more Oracle cards for you guys as well. Pile 3. Pile 3. A mystery message for pile 3 from Spirit, please. A mystery message for pile 3. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have plant a seed, And with this energy, I'm getting, this is really talking about that community and that love that is being restored in your life. So this is giving me the energy of connecting to a community that you feel you fit in with. This could literally be joining a community garden. This could be joining some kind of class or community group. And I feel like friendships will blossom from that, and you'll start to feel that joy and that sense of something being restored in your life. Whether that was a relationship that was lost, or if it's just a part of you that is coming back, a part of you that you haven't seen before in a while. Maybe you haven't been social in a while, so that part of you hasn't been active, but now that part of you is going to be restored, brought back, and you will feel more whole. And then we do have honor your sexuality, and this is a really interesting card. For some of you, maybe you've been denying this part of yourself. Maybe you've been denying yourself this aspect of life. Maybe you had a really difficult breakup and you haven't been putting yourself out there anymore. Perhaps, you might have just lost a relationship that you thought was really solid, and that might be the grief that has left you feeling a little bit fractured. Spirit is talking about you stepping back out there, putting yourself back out there, because you might find the right person. You know, we have all these cards about community and putting yourself back out there and connecting to your joy and your innocence and your laughter and your like passion and bliss. Like all of the fire cards are really talking about the energy in your heart of like fiery passion and bliss. So yeah, if this is you, if you feel like you haven't been honoring this part of yourself, you haven't been tapping into that energy, maybe you've been denying it, or just cutting it out of your life, remember that is part of your nature. That's part of being human. It's part of being alive, is having that part of ourselves. And it's important to make time for it and to go at your own pace. And maybe if you're feeling called, start making a few connections and see where they go, and no pressure. But yeah, that's a really interesting message. A partner can bring a lot of laughter, can bring a lot of passion and joy into our life when they are the right person. So keep that in mind, definitely. Okay, let's do a few more oracle cards. Pile 3, you had a really interesting reading. Ooh. Pile 3, a mystery message for pile 3. Does pile 3 have any other thing that they want to say? Pile 3? So, I think it's so funny what came out first was the Phoenix and power. Fire activations bring creative and spiritual freedom. You guys definitely have fire really prominent here, supporting you and working with you. We had a lot of that creative energy coming out in the first tarot deck. All those fire cards. So yeah, if you're feeling called to connect to the energy of the Phoenix, the Firebird, I feel like you might be going through a Phoenix rising moment. You might have felt like something buried you in the ashes, something kind of tore you down or broke you. That's what we were picking up in the Feathers card, right? And it's so beautiful how we have the Phoenix and the feathers. And you guys are a Phoenix. You guys are stepping into your power, and you are going to totally rewrite your story and step back into your full divine power. That is what is being restored, is your vitality, your creativity, your passion, your happiness, your joy, your innocence, your light. I think the Phoenix really might be a metaphor for your life and what you have experienced so far. So get ready for your Phoenix rising moment. You guys are really stepping into that energy. And then we also have the panda that wanted to come out with balance. ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. Yeah, I think you have a lot going on in your heart space and your emotional space and your heart chakra. So just meditate on how to bring balance there. What things can you do for your emotional body, for your heart? What kind of self-care practice can you bring into your life to help you work through some of this trauma, or to work through some of these emotional upsets that you have experienced? Definitely, again, I feel like a strong energy of healing is coming in, restoration, balance. If you feel called to maybe do some research on soul retrieval, it's exercise in shamanism to help bring back lost parts of ourselves from the past when overwhelming events occurred, things like that. Yeah, I feel like maybe journaling or meditating on these things, on your story, on your phoenix rising moment, how you can reinvent yourself and how you can bring more balance into your life, that could be helpful as well if you feel called. But yeah, what a beautiful reading. Please let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy this reading. Thank you so much for being here. I love doing these readings. I love reading the comments, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next readings.